guys, and welcome back to my channel. Second video. It's just a little get ready with me. I'm going out tonight, so it's like a full glam get ready with me makeup. This is it. I'm gonna go now get drunk, but if you fancy sticking around to watch it, please do give it a like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna go in with the Revolution CBD nourishing spray. Lovely. Try to drink it at the same time. Also, I've got the end of a cold sore happening on my lips, so just try to ignore that. Hopefully that will be able to cover with lipstick, because it's not textured, it's just red. So hopefully that will go. Next, I'm going to use the Revolution Caffeine solution. It's the eye serum, under eye serum. This is really good and it just helps my concealer go on really well. Just literally pat it on. Stunning. And then I'm going to go in with the Primark Vitamin Enriched Moisturizing Primer. Any guesses what this is a dupe for? Literally the same packaging. I did have a tester of the Bobbi Brown one, and I'm not going to lie to you, this is exactly the same. And it was like £5, not 80 odd pounds that Bobbi Brown charges. So I'd highly recommend if you're a Bobbi Brown fan, but the price point is a bit out of the way. Okay, so that's all rubbed in, and I'm going to move on to brows using the Pears soap with a clean spoolie. Just getting some on my brush. And if I look down here, it's because I have a mirror here, because sometimes I can't really see in the viewfinder. Literally just gonna run this through my brows and stick them all up as much as possible. And my brows are like super thin and like spacey, if that's the right word. So I stick them all up, then I can see exactly where like the spaces are, so I can fill them in a bit easier, and it just makes the whole brow look a lot fuller, like already. Next, I'm going to go in with the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Cold Brew. I just use this to fill in, oh, there's literally none left, to fill in the spaces in between my brows, just so they look a bit more fuller. I don't usually, if my brows are like freshly tinted, I sometimes skip this step because they're just a bit more full, because naturally my brows are literally transparent. So if I don't tint them, they're non-existent. So yeah, tint is definitely the way to go. It's quite nice having two points of view, although this has a ring light, so I'm always going to look better. Down here it's just a whole different lighting. So also, I'm really sorry if I'm talking really quick. I've noticed that I talk really quickly, but hopefully you can keep up. But I will try my best to talk slower, because I know that it's just super annoying. Okay, so brows are done. I've just wiped away the excess soap that might have been around my brows, just because it gets super sticky and everything just clings onto it and it's just not cute. Gonna carve my brows out with the P. Louise face base. Is it face base? Eye base? Eye base. Best ever. If you don't know, get to know. I actually got another one that should be arriving today, maybe tomorrow, because this is on its last legs. A flat brush, I'm just literally going to carve out my brow. This product's so good. It's like, if you haven't done your eyebrows / had your eyebrows done in a little while, it like even covers like those little hairs that might be sort of coming through, but it's like not time to like get rid of them yet. Okay, so just literally carve out that brow there, and then you're just going to bring like the excess product down onto the lid. This just gets such a good base for your eyeshadow. It literally stays on and just makes the pigments really pop. Also, I've got quite veiny eyelids, so it just covers up any sort of unwanted extra colour. And now they're all carved out, I'm just going to take a different brush, like a flat, clean brush, and just pat the product in, just because at the moment it's quite wet and it can move the product around. So I just really press it in so it kind of mattifies and it's not going to move anywhere, and just buff out the edges so you've got no harsh lines. Okay, now eyes. I'm going to use the Carnival XL Pro palette from Be Perfect. I'm going to take the shade Hall, this one, and just work that into my crease with a tiny little brush here. Trying to keep it like as small as possible. I want to don't want to wing it out too much, if that makes sense. I say that, but it never goes that way. And now that I'm looking a bit crazy, I'm going to take a lighter brown shade and just buff out the edges. Okay, it's really lighter than that. This is literally a trust the process. It's literally, you've got to blend for days until the blend is right, or I do anyway. I end up blending for literally hours just to get the right. I'm not too worried about the mess in the middle because I'm gonna cut my crease anyway. I'm going to cut my crease. Sorry, I know that was really quick. Okay, I'm all blended out, and I've actually added a bit more of a darker colour into my crease just to deepen it up a bit. Now I'm gonna cut my crease, and then I'm gonna try and do a smoked liner. Whether that actually happens is a whole other story, but I'm gonna try it. So let's cut the crease first. I'm gonna go in again with P. Louise. This time I'm literally gonna need a tiny bit because I'm not doing a lot. Same brush that I used to carve up my brows. Flat brush, coat both sides, and just go in right into the inner corner. And I'm always gonna like stamp, I think. Okay, now that I've cut the crease, I'm gonna go back in with the excess on my brush and just sort of buff out the edge so it's not like harsh, so it all blends quite seamlessly. Okay, so moment of truth, we're gonna go in with Lights Out from that palette. It's just like a true black, and I'm gonna do the kind of same thing, like stamp it on rather than swipe it because I don't want to move anything else. Start on the outside. Okay, really like that colour. Okay, now I've got the wing that I want. I'm going to kind of like smoke it out with the brown colour that I've used to like blend it so it's not like a full-on wing, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to get a bit of that and hopefully just blend it all out. We're getting there. Okay, she's blended and smoked out. I'm liking it at this point. I'm then going to go in with the Peaches and Cream Loose Pigment. This one is Gatsby and this one is Dynamite. This is like a bronze and this is like a gold. I'm going to mix them together just because they then match the colour of my dress, or like the silver bits, the sparkly bits in my dress. And I'm literally going to put like a bit on my inner corner, I guess, but not the inner corner, like a bit further in. I'm pretty certain that once I've done this, I'll need to go over my liner just in the inner corner, but that's fine. So I'm just going to stamp it on where I cut the crease. You can't really see that. You kind of sit there. You can see where it's kind of, because it's a loose pigment, it's like falling onto the eyeliner. Okay, so you can see it there. So basically I'm gonna blend that out because I literally just want it to be here and then blend. I don't want the whole thing to be shimmer. So I'm gonna grab this brush. Okay, so you can't really see the glitter, but I've just stamped over my eyeliner again, and I'm just going to go over the top with the brown just to keep it super like cut off, if that makes sense. I don't want the glitter going any higher than I've put it to, so I'm just going to cut that off a bit. Really annoyed that you can't see the glitter. I mean, you kind of can, but it's what it is. Okay, so this eye is basically done. I'm just gonna do this eye and then I'll put some lashes on. Okay, eyes are done. I'm not loving them, but I'm hoping that once I've got lashes on, we can make a decision. Also, let's have a little drink. This is a new gin and tonic. It's the Bramble one. Taste test. It's okay. Tastes a bit like stinging nettles. I'm not sure. I'm going to use the Tatty Lashes in TL3, so I'll just give these a chop and pop them on. I've lost my lash applicator, so I'm having to use tweezers, but I don't suppose it matters. I use the Duo Glue. Oh, there we go. Duo Glue. Best glue ever. Don't use anything else. Don't use the crap that comes in the packet. Okay. Okay. I like it now. I can get with this. I can get with it. Okay, the lashes are on. Loving them. Love, love, love. Okay, let's move on to face. I'm just going to pop a bit more of this primer in my dry areas, so around my nose, on my chin, over that little spot because that's got a bit dry, just so everything's going to stick properly. Lovely. Okay, so foundation I'm going to use is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte, sorry. I'm going to use mix the shade Custard and Creme Brulee to make my skin tone. Well, I'm going to match my foundation to my neck, not my foundation to my face, because that would be silly. So I'm first going to go in with a brush to pop this on. This product, you literally need a little, goes a long way because it's so full coverage, which is good for like a night out. Probably wouldn't say every day because it might be a bit too heavy, but each to their own. I'm just gonna then pat over that just to make sure everything's sunk into my skin rather than just sitting on top of it. If you get the ears and the neck. I don't know if Huda Beauty do a concealer because I feel like their concealer would be nice to go with this foundation. I think it would be super thick though. So I'm kind of going to avoid my under eyes, just because I'll get a smaller brush to get into those bits. But literally I've used like half a pump of each of those colours, and it's done my entire face, and I still have a little bit left on my thing. Okay, so I'm going to use a smaller brush, one like this, just to get into the little crevices of my face, so like around my nose, and then also like around my, surrounding my eyebrows, the more detailed parts where you don't want a big brush taking over. And just literally patting under my eyes because I don't want too much there, because I'm going to put concealer and do some like under eye shadow. I'm just going to use my beauty blender. This is the Cocoa Cosmetics by Chloe Marshmallow Beauty Blender. Life changing. Look how massive it is, and it's so squidgy. I've got some sort of stain on there, it won't come out. But honestly, this is so nice for making your skin like super, like it looks like a filter. And these are literally like £5, but I know that they sell out super quick, so they're probably not in stock at the moment. But I should probably get some more. But yeah, literally just patting everything in. It's growing on me, you know. Tastes very Christmassy, I will say that. It's blackberry and raspberry infusion. Bramble G&T. It's not. It's nice. It's it's growing on me, but it does taste very Christmassy. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to use the Revolution Concealer Define in C1. This is super bright because I like a bright under eye. And then I'm going to use my beauty blender just to go straight in with this at the pointy end. I feel like you can hear the fizzing of that can. Well, I can anyway. Honestly, it's mad how eyelashes change everything. I really wasn't feeling my eyes until I put lashes on. Also, this ring light is life-changing as well. I look amazing under the ring light. I don't know if it's because I'm looking down at a mirror that I don't look as good. Wish I could take a ring light around with me everywhere. I could just attach it to my head. I'm actually going to do my under eye shadow now. Not too deep. I'm just going to go in with that black and just kind of put it as close to my waterline as possible. Wow. Look at the difference. Love that. I'm going to take another brush and just kind of blend it down a bit, just so it's not so harsh. Not too far because we don't want to look, you know, a bit gothic, which there's nothing wrong with, but it's just not the vibe I'm going for today. Okay, I'll add some bottom mascara on when I put my top mascara on at the end. Contour. Huda Beauty stick. I just pop a bit on the back of my hand to warm it up so it's not going on straight. And then I use this part of the flat side of my beauty blender to get a bit on, and then just such a nice warm tone. Just warms up the face after that super bright concealer. I actually think this is a foundation stick. Yeah, it is a foundation stick. It's in the shade Chocolate Mousse, but it just works so well. I do sometimes prefer the formula of foundation for contour just because it's a lot creamier and it like sets nicer on top of other foundation rather than being like super cakey. So you've got like knowing you've got layers and layers of stuff on. This spot is super irritating. Needs to leave my face. Okay, then nose contour. I just literally get the excess of what's on my hand, little brush, and just pop it down the sides where I want it. I prefer just like buffing in nose contour rather than like stamping it on and then having to blend it out. Such a catfish. I do not like this without makeup. Okay. So that all goes up. My favourite step next, blusher. I'm going to use a mixture of Benefit California and Benefit Gold Rush. I have got P. Louise blush coming in the post with my base. They're meant to arrive like yesterday or today, but they haven't. I'm a bit upset because I wanted to use them today. But it is what it is. That's the wrong brush. Okay, so I go in with California first because it's super pigmented. Like, a lot. And I just literally go, like, I don't really go from the apple of my cheek. I go up from, like, the middle of my eye, if that makes sense. Just go right up into my temple. Just feel like blusher really brings the face together. I know it's like a new thing that's come back. Like, not everyone used to use blusher. I know that I didn't. Okay, my camera just cut out, so that's fun. But yeah, blusher on the cheeks. And I feel like blusher is like the first thing to come off, so I end up putting quite a bit on to begin with. My nose. Just brings colour back into the face. Lovely. And then I go in with Gold Rush because this has got a bit of a sparkle in it. So it means that I don't really tend to put highlight on. That probably will because I'm going out, so. And it's like a Christmas thing, so need all the sparkle we can get. I'm going to set my face next with the Huda Beauty, the theme here. I like Huda Beauty. It's the Pound Cake. It smells unreal. It smells like actual cake. I'm not going to go full out with this. I'm just going to use a brush. I'm not going to like fully bake. Just get a bit on there and then I'm just going to rub it into the palm of my hand before I put it on my face. I learned that from Holly Flynn. I think she put it on her page at one point. Basically just it stops it all going like proper powdery straight onto your face. It just kind of molds it into something before. I don't know, but I feel like it's worked. I'm literally just popping this on my under eyes so that they don't crease. Can we stand a bright under eye? Next, okay, I will do highlight. Okay. Doll Beauty Like a Diamond. Me and this highlight haven't been friends for a while, but we're gonna try again and just hope for the best, really. I'll go for that one. Okay. Okay. I can get behind that. But that's all I want to put on. I don't want to put loads on. Okay, mascara. Gonna use the Maybelline Sky High, the one that kind of went TikTok famous ages ago. I do my mascara after my lashes because I think it's so messy. I end up with mascara on my eyelids 99% of the time, so it's just better for everyone if I do it after. Okay, I'm gonna put a bit on my bottoms. Okay, so that's all done. Face is pretty much done, it's just lips I need to do. I'm gonna do my hair first and then I'll do my lips after. Okay, so lips are done. I use the Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner with MAC Viva Glam 2 lipstick with the Doll Beauty FOMO in the middle. And then gloss is the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline. I've straightened my hair to get in a roller. All I need to do now is get dressed. But that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. The next one should be a vlog of my day today. Not sure when that'll go up. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!